and Veronica Steele. They're open in the matchup here. Veronica, one of our newer performers here. What's your thoughts going into this?
I'm excited to see that matchup. They're two very agile competitors, two very powerful kicks. Veronica, that I'm told is not actually made out of steel, so that the last name might be a little misleading, but still a very impressive competitor for what I'm seeing so far.
Well, it gets worse because last I heard, Veronica's not even from Pittsburgh, so you can't even make that reference either. She's from Nashville, Tennessee. Some people call it Cashville, Tennessee. My stepdad does, at least. So definitely want to see what she brings to the table. That's my personal opinion. Definitely something to keep in mind for the kicks. I think it's just a question of new blood versus veteran class.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sylvia Nux has been wrestling around the grid for a number of years. Veronica is a newer face to the scene, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she's at a disadvantage. Newer faces usually bring great perspectives and can catch you off guard in the best of ways. I've learned that from experience. But if I had a disappointed look on my expression HUD, which I do not, I would be playing that because she's not from Pittsburgh, nor is she made of steel, and I'm very upset about that.
She's also very much a real-blooded American, so her walking around with that football was definitely throwing me for a loop because I'd have been like, okay, Sudamerica, and then nah, I was wrong.
Yeah, because you're from Panama, Cuba, right?
Cuba. Panama's like all the way down there, and I'm like just off the coast of Florida.
Oh,
like,
I'm sorry, you're Hannah, Cuba. That's right.
I'm not. No, we're not doing this. All right, on to the next match. Yeah, let's talk about match 2 real quick.
Match 2, we have got Misaki Yumiko taking on Relentless Rachel Valkyr, who is one half of the tag team champions in the Crimson Leaf Dojo.
This one is one that I'm particularly excited about, mostly because whenever I get to see the legendary take to the stage, I know I'm in for a good treat. And this one's a bit of an all-rounder, right? You know Rachel, you know CLD, you know strong style, Canadian strong style. Well, Miss Yumiko is different. She's built different, and that, I think, is what's going to make this a really interesting challenge to see.
Absolutely, absolutely. Rachel Valkyr has been holding on to that tag team belt, and she holds it for a reason. So it's going to be interesting to see how someone like Misaki Yumiko, who is a wrestling legend in her own way, take on the challenge. But I am interested to see how that goes. Also, Relentless is not a name that you take lightly.
No, it is not, and I've seen that time and time again in the ring. Sometimes it means the attacks don't stop. Sometimes it means she doesn't know when to give up, and both of those may well play a factor in this particular matchup today.
Absolutely, absolutely. But before we run out of time, let's move along with the rest of the card here.
Absolutely. This is becoming the indeed of wrestling. Absolutely. Next, we've got Bad Blood coming out, Emma Gray Anarchy coming out here to say some words to us. Now, those two, I'm a little bit curious. I've seen a little bit of chatter going on backstage, and the question of the hour is synergy. Do they have it? They've had a few ups, they've had a few downs lately, and I'm a little bit worried about what their target's going to be when they come out, because whenever you see Emma Gray with the mic in hand, somebody's on the business end of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But rolling right along into match 3, we have Jet Black taking on Johnny Reynolds.
Yeah, I don't know who put those idiots. Excuse me. I'm a non-biased commentator. Definitely going to be an interesting pairing, mostly because it's going to be a battle of who can go lower. One of them's actually from hell and the other one's from Tampa, so probably not too far off.
Well, you know what? I am a bisexual commentator, so I will say that I'm just not happy about this match at all.
Well, try being the one who's had to fight them. Then we can talk about where the problems lie, okay? That's really what it comes down to. I've got one person who nearly caved the back end of my head in. I've got another one who's had nothing but words to say to me ever since I had to remind them why Tampa wasn't making it to the Super Bowl. And no, kind, I will not taste the biscuit. On to the main event. This is what everyone here came to see today. Mad Mike, having definitely had worse things in store for Pepper than either of the predecessors I just spoke about had in mind for me, going up against Alexander Leandro Calhera in a death match. That means everything is on the table and off it for the belt. Oh,
Not
boy, Meerkat's in
Don't
trouble.
touch my table.
No. Comms table's off limits. I'm tired of tables breaking when I'm sitting on it or next to it.
Absolutely. But for a main event, you couldn't do better than that. Mad Mike taking on main event Meerkat Alexander Leandro Calhira for a deathmatch heavyweight championship with a little bit of extra spice in the drama thrown in there because of what happened to Pepper. If you're missing that context, please look up at the ceiling where a tasteful banner of beaten up Pepper is there. However, we have exactly 5 seconds until the show starts, so we're going to mosey on up.
Oh shit! How long has that been? How long has that been there? Yo, Pepper got her ass beat. Oh damn! Oh shit! My mic was still on. Oh. Hey yo, Alicia started.
Slowly breaking free through lucid dreams. Day to day, I may just break. Safe to say, I know human beings. Unstable, my mood just swings. As painful as you would think. My veins full of putrid things. Dark angels into the same retribution. I'll fulfill a lot of my purpose while I'm getting through this. Something waking deep within these depths of blue. Fever in my head and it's burning me alive. I can't keep this up. Like I have outside. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is real and who will fall? Is it time for going on? What's the cause? What's the cause? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Show me violence, give me war. I will die here by the sword. I am the animal. I am the animal.
Oh man, that intro always gets me feeling some kind of way. But welcome everybody to LPW Unleashed number 51. I am the greatest thing on both sides of the Mississippi, Wyatt Howell, representing one half of the realest thing on both sides of the Mississippi. On the other side of the Mississippi, metaphorically from me, is my other partner, the other half of the realest things on both sides of the Mississippi, the other realest thing on both sides of the Mississippi. Please introduce yourself.
You got all of that in one breath. I'm really proud of you. It is, of course, the realest thing in and out of the ring. Adrian Banner, you could call me A-Real. And this is Limitless Pro Wrestling Unleashed number 51. We are past it. The halfway mark to the centennial. I feel like just a year ago, we were just getting started. This arena was slightly smaller. The ring was slightly less combustible. And the roster was slightly less insane. And now I just feel like we keep pushing the envelope to see how far everyone is willing and able to go.
Absolutely. And I feel like you should turn your AO off because you're currently clipping through the bottom of your chair.
And I'm thinking you should stop breaking the rules of talking about the fourth wall because that's one of our sponsors, and we'll talk about them later. We've got an insane show for y'all today. We've got Veronica Steele taking on Sylvia Nux, Misaki Yumiko taking on Relentless Rachel Valkyr. We've got Bad Blood in the ring tonight, and I meant the tag team name, not any feuds. We've got Jet Black taking on Johnny Reynolds, and for the main event, we've got Mad Mike taking on Alexander Leandro Calhira, the main event Meerkat, in a death match for the LPW World Heavyweight Championship. Let's make some noise for the people in the back.
Let's make some noise. It's a me, A-Real.
It's a me, A-Real, the blackest Italian ever to call himself a plumber. And I'm thinking, Wyatt, it's time for us to get started. Is that real?
Absolutely. You almost got me on that one. I would have gotten reported to management. So let's mosey on over to the first match. Please bring out them competitors so we can get the fist flying.
Don't worry. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Technically, it was the pre-show, so I wasn't got yet. But now that we're live, now that it's real, you ain't going to get me.
I'm going to get you. Just you wait. I'm going to come out of nowhere. But coming to the ring first to begin our card, staying at a height of 5'7", weighing 156 pounds from Nashville, Tennessee, United States of America. Please welcome the Scorpion, Veronica Steele. Damn, she got ball skills. Ball is life.
That's where the steel monster comes from. Okay, look at the freaking work she's got here. She's got balls of steel, and she is sending it sky high. I'm worried.
I thought that low blows were really good.
No, it's just a single match. It's absolutely a single, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the ball that she just spent all that energy playing keepy up with before dashing out to the ring. So she's got the versatility, the agility, and the ability to go all the way.
But the crowd is seeming very hyped to see
Hello, LPW. It's good to meet you, and I'm Lee. And I got a heart of steel, and I'm from Nashville, Music City.
I feel like a heart of steel is a pretty bad medical condition, but to each their own.
I mean, my grandfather got a pacemaker. I don't think it's made of steel. I think that's just more wires. Anyways, I'm getting completely off topic again. Bringing out her opponent in the standard singles match scheduled for one fall at a height of 6 feet 2 inches, weighing 189 pounds from the Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. Give it up for Sylvia Knox.
So what exactly am I supposed to be giving up here?
Probably a fun right if you don't stop.
I mean, I can give up beef jerky probably, but I ain't giving up chocolate. That one's not going away.
Well, we know. If we try to take the Dutch chocolate, but I already thought of the name. I already know how this story goes.
Exactly. Don't touch my chocolate.
Don't
Just like you don't touch my bottle of something that I'm not allowed to name by management, per management. It says right here, Wyatt cannot say the word Worcestershire during the show.
You just said it. Just said it.
No, hold on.
No, you fuck!
Okay.
You absolutely said it, but as Sylvia gives off her own little show of the skills and agility, this one didn't require a soccer ball, but I'm absolutely excited to watch these two go at it. There will be no one getting lost in the sauce today.
Absolutely, absolutely. Just like I'm excited for the 10,000 Linden fine that I'm about to get for breaking the rule, but
it's fine. It all goes right into
lovely.
the coffers of improving everything about LPW. It does not go into the pockets of greedy, absolutely equally flippy COOs.
Hold on, give me a second. I gotta train my camera on someone in the audience. Where'd he go?
Ready to go.
Well, while you are working on that, Morak McNess, our official in the ring, our third woman in the ring, has just given us the signal, and now it is Yeen on Raccoon Violence, East versus West, music versus what's Las Vegas good for? They got the Golden Knights. They got hockey. They got hockey. Yeah. They got hockey there. Don't ask me how they play hockey out in the desert. That's neither here nor there. Veronica quick to wrap this one up, start working the leg right in the center of the ring. Now, Wyatt, I have said this before, and I will keep saying this as Sylvia works to reverse it. You can win a fight off of chain wrestling. Okay?
Oh, absolutely. Especially if you start targeting the legs, the strength of your opponent. Sylvia Nux is renowned even on par with someone like Dazzle Flash for their kicks. So targeting those legs early on in the match is a amazing strategy and showing a lot of tactile thinking from the newbie in our midst.
I'm almost like watching a mirror match unfolding right now, because this is where you start to see a lot of that back and forth coming out. And on Veronica's part, she doesn't have the kind of tenure, she doesn't have the VODs that you can go back and reference where you know what you're going to get out of Sylvia Nux. You've seen a lot of her abilities, and in a way that can help make things a little bit predictable. But a huge tiger spin from Sylvia before a seated senton may have just made me look like a complete liar, because I did not see that coming.
Absolutely. Sylvia Nux is not someone to sleep on. She will keep the fight to you. No matter how hard you think you've just knocked her down, she has got a heart of steel just as much as Veronica Steele does. I still think you should get that looked at, but that's just me.
Now, what qualifications do you have to talk about someone having a heart of steel? I didn't know you had a medical route. Oh, man! Bicycle kick from Veronica!
Absolutely.
And a leg drop to
kicks
follow.
on kicks. We're going to be seeing a very kick-heavy match between these two. They got kicks for days. And I'm not talking the Jordans kind, but more the... I don't even think Sylvia wears shoes.
I thought you were making a reference to Strikera, who is also notorious for kicks for days in her own right. As kicks for days start raining down on Sylvia's thigh, I'm starting to wonder who is actually going to make the definitive move to keep the other one down in for the cover, only good for one.
Absolutely. In mere matches like this, it's going to come down to raw endurance over everything else. You've got two prolific strikers in the form of kicks here. It's just who can take the most punishment out of both of them.
Not only just that, but you've noticed Veronica has already sort of demonstrated she's not afraid to get flippy with it. And going right off of the middle rope in that insane rebound maneuver early on might as well give her that kind of edge she's looking for. Pop-up backflip kick before coming in, giving a couple of strikes of her own.
Off the rope with a beautiful scissor kick. You don't see that move very often. It is always a treat to see in action.
Absolutely. This is how you open a show, okay? This is how you open up a match. Somebody takes some notes as you look around the arena. You're already starting to see some of the hype signs coming up. Veronica got a little bit of a cult following here. Wait, hold on a second. Will Simp for head pats. Hey, yo. Oh, jawbreaker. I was distracted and brought back into the ring.
Kick.
Beautiful scorpion kick indeed. Right before the dragon whip, kind of taking a little bit of insult against the girl known as the Scorpion.
Absolutely. And this is what I mean when I talk about someone like Sylvia Nux. You cannot count them out because they will turn the tables on you in a moment's notice. Case in point, that scorpion kick was beautiful, well executed, well aimed, hit right on target, and just completely turned the tides back in Sylvia's favor. Especially with the tailed facebuster right there.
Absolutely, hitting her for another ring-tailed facebuster to boot. There, it is definitely going to be felt in the snoot, probably for a good couple of hours after this match is over.
Absolutely, absolutely. There is nothing that wakes you up faster than a face full of canvas or a cup full of Folgers. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored at all, but if Folgers wants to, flavor some Spite, I'm not going to say no to them after that handspring forearm smash to an enziguri.
Absolutely beautiful ring awareness and ring dominance by Sylvia, taking Veronica both from the canvas itself and into the corner. And when you're trapped in the corner, it's just there's nothing good for you. There's no quick ways out. But Veronica proving me wrong with a beautiful cartwheel counter directly to the back of Sylvia Nux.
Ha! It's not so fun, is it? I'm sorry. I mean, Wyatt. So we really must be a team now to be able to have something so expertly called out, only to immediately be made a liar of, as Veronica hits a super kick and uses this to break out of that corner entrapment.
Absolutely. A beautiful display from both competitors here. It's almost like they know what they're doing or something.
I mean, I would hope so. The last thing you want to do is be in the ring and not know what you're doing. That'd be kind of awkward. I don't do that. I know everything that I'm doing. You think I've done anything completely ad-lib? You think I make this up as I go along? I mean, probably.
I see your notes. It's all written down. It's all written down to the letter. I see me saying something right there on your notes.
Okay, but you don't see the part where I said flip to page 3 for a 5 fingers to the face joke. Because it's not page 3. We're not even past page, what am I saying? Nothing here is scripted, friends. We are literally calling this live.
What is a script?
Something we use to make sure we don't trip on our words as Veronica charges out. Shotgun dropkick, ejecting Sylvia right back into the corner.
Beautiful display. And in with a penalty kick to follow it up directly to the face of Sylvia Nux. displaying the ball is life attitude that we know of. Oh, he's still going.
Fuck you, Olivia! That's what I'm talking about. Goal smasher, level penalty kick right in the corner, and I have not inhaled once. Okay, I just inhaled.
This is the breath and mouth skills that we have come to expect from Ariel.
Oh God, how does Mags do that? God, what kind of mouth skills does that panda have? Oh, look at that! We're dodging the kick and then recovers and nails him right behind the head. Black Magic style in for the cover. Only good for 2.
Absolutely, absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, if you were not paying attention, Ariel just corpsed a little bit. Please send for the man.
I did not. Me corpsing on the desk, I would never. I just started coughing because I held the second longest goal. Listen, I don't have Mags' throat skills, okay? I'm working on it.
That's not real. That's not real at all.
It's incredibly real as those two get shot right off the. Whoa, look at that agility, completely side-slapping each other, sweeping under, completely missing each other. Oh, and a double drop kick. Wait, no! They just took each other out!
Absolutely, absolutely. 2 wrestlers on the same page for better or for worse in this case.
I would definitely say and for worse as Morak McNex, our official in the ring, starts checking on them both, doesn't like what she sees, starts the count immediately.
Absolutely. My translator here is saying Yebaith Dune.
She was asking if they're both down. Bro, do y'all? Anyways, they're both up, no longer down, only good for 3 before they get out of here, surviving a standing 10 count and quite literally using each other to hoist each other back up. Now, if that's not friendship, I don't know what is.
This isn't a friendship competition, though. This is a wrestling match, and Veronica is the first one to take advantage of that with a vicious knee strike to Sylvia. Going for the cover, and that gets 1, 2, but not 3. Sylvia is still with us.
Definitely caught off guard right when the moment mattered the most, but she who recovers first breaks the pin second, or whatever the saying goes.
Absolutely. It's hard to see a kick coming when you're face first in breastises, but we'll leave that for Mags.
Hit him once more with an AO coming off the ropes, but knee caught. Sylvia saw an opening and has gone for it. This is a dangerous place to get caught in. And no, wait, no. Veronica quite literally pushed her right back down, forcing Sylvia to roll
You want to
backwards.
dance? Let's dance.
Oh, Sylvia's already dancing. Look at them feet. They're dancing. They're both dancing.
Hitting a bit of a capoeira segment over here, trying to catch the other one, slipping and dodging each other.
Absolutely, but when it comes to capoeira, there is only one master that I have ever seen in the wrestling world, and that is 100% Sylvia Nux. But Veronica keeping her own with these dodges.
Right into a backflipper, scorpion kick, return to sender.
Jesus!
And Veronica taking Sylvia's tune-up.
What a way the Yin Giggles are taking over by storm, but oh no! Completely sweeps her up and then hits her with the ringtail special, and this is why you do not try to one-up somebody at their own game.
Absolutely, absolutely. A beautiful display of skill from both, but Sylvia still the capoeira master when it comes to the ring.
Oh no, and then comes right in here, securing the mic drop. Oh, this might be it for her. It looks like she may have been caught in the Vegas lights as we go in for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and the Tennessee Titans are down.
Absolutely, Sylvia taking a win there. I'm surprised that you actually pronounced the mic drop. It's not pronounced mic drop. Are you aware of that?
Well, it's not pronounced the Michael drop, as Sylvia Nux takes the win by pinfall, and I apparently misspoke. I do have the NFL scores up right now, and actually Tennessee's up 3-0 after a field goal. That is the only football related thing I'm going to say today because I don't even care about the Titans.
The real way that you pronounce that finisher is actually just
you just drop the bro. Those are like $200 microphones. You can't just drop that.
there you go. A nice little handshake. Sportsmanship wins the day.
Good to finally face you, Sylvia. Nice to finally be in the ring with one of my idols now. Oh my
Now
head.
kiss.
Well, they'll get there soon enough. Just keep it. There we go, and now that is some peak sportsmanship here, and I absolutely caught what you just said.
Good, you were supposed to. But a beautiful display of skill from Sylvia Nux, showing off exactly why she has one of the most lethal kicks in the game. But surprising amount of a challenge from Veronica Steele.
That is better. I mean, we've seen Veronica hit the ground running almost immediately after joining the fold of LPW. I didn't expect her to kind of be taken so strongly with the audience and with the community here today that she has. So we kind of seen her popping up a little bit around the grid, and I mean, it's all real. And I know about that. Ain't nothing more real than that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like they say, ball is life, and Veronica Steele definitely lives that life. But with match 1 out of the way, that will bring us on to our next segment, match 2, which will be coming up here pretty soon. And if you thought match 1 was a doozy, just wait until you see what we have in store for you today.
That's right. Keep that hype alive. Keep that enthusiasm alive. Don't forget to TP in your friends, TP in your family, TP in that one person who was like, nah, you could come with me to watch football, and then you realize they are the one person you never want to go to a sports bar with. Absolutely. While you're at it, don't forget about the Bears. We've got them at ringside. I see some donations coming in here, a little bit there. We appreciate every L y'all got to offer.
Absolutely. Amara is saying, isn't that phrase for basketball? Amara, that's very one sport coded of you. Ball is life could mean any ball. It could mean basketball, could mean soccer ball, could mean racquetball, could mean D's balls. It could mean any ball.
But it absolutely cannot mean pickleball, because you only play that if you make a net worth of $250,000 or more a year. And if you do, I need to talk to you. I need some money. But enough of that. We've got ourselves another match. Are y'all ready for match 2?
Oh, I'm ready for match 2. I've been ready for match 2 since the end of match 1. But following up with match 2, because we go chronologically in this bitch. Coming out first. Oh, that looks like the wrong music.
No, it is not. It is the right music, my friend. At a height of 5 feet 6 inches and 135 pounds, that is the legendary from Slam City Metaverse Wyatt. That is Mitsuki Yumako!
Sorry about that. Had a little media hiccup on my end. You can expect only the best from Philip.
I don't know who Philip Williams is, but the only Phil I know about is Philip Homey. That bitch owes him money too.
Who's Philip? Ariel.
Sorry about that.
Who's Philip? Ariel.
Nope, you don't know Philip Bone?
Nope, I don't.
Philip Bone, these nuts! Got him! Anyways. Getting herself poised and ready to go. It's a standard singles match scheduled for one fall.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's how you know I'm a real bro. I will allow someone to set up their own D's Nuts joke with that interruption. But moving on to their competitor. Standing at a height of 5'6", weighing 135 pounds from Vite City, USA. Representing the Crimson Beef Dojo and one half of the LPW Tag Team Champions, please welcome Relentless Rachel Valkyrie.
Even taking that aside, this has a decorated history at LPW. Forming the tag team stable alongside Morales Cross named Richie Rich, her bombastic, chasing after the goal against the likes of the former Grimm's daughter, going up for the Pound title. She has been a chaser, and now she is the defender in many ways.
Absolutely. And it has been an impressive display, seeing how often she comes out and puts the title on the line and still walks away with it.
It's going to be what makes this match even more entertaining when you think about it. All right, McNass checking if the ladies are ready. The signal is given, the bell is rung, and out towards the center they come, and these are bars. I'm writing it down. For taking a second to circle around each other, Misaki giving her just the one-word greeting of hi. For Rachel comes in saying, let's do this, legendary. May the best woman win. Oh, and very quickly going in with the side headlock into the takedown. Trying to cover back into a head. Says, no, wait, kicked free, immediately re-secured. It's turning into a proper scramble in the middle of the ring.
Absolutely, absolutely. An impressive display from both women showing the prowess that they're both bringing to the ring.
Coming off the ropes and right into another side headlock takedown. Wyatt Howell looking like he's probably taking a moment to eat a Snickers upside down for the texture. As the ladies continue to go at it, Misaki quick to maintain the hold. No, wait, Rachel reverses it.
Don't judge me. I'm a texture connoisseur.
Absolutely. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were talking to Oliver Wonderful as immediately securing the crossface. Misaki very quickly trying to make Rachel tap. Only a growl in response from Rachel as she starts forcing her way towards the ropes. The audience looking like this is absolutely a top match contender right now. The only thing I think that could make this better, and I'm totally just pandering around the view right now, is if there was more ska in this wrestling federation. Just a possible suggestion on my part. As Misaki takes a moment to bask in that aftermath, the opening stanza of this match securely in her favor.
Absolutely. The only thing that would make LPW better would be if we got more music from the same people who made the music for, you know whose song Radioactive? Do you know that band?
Yeah. It was, what was it? It was like Believing Serpents or something like that?
No, it was something else.
Well, I don't know. I mean, somebody in the audience said Imagine Dragons. I think that's a pretty stupid name for a band, personally.
Imagine dragging these nuts across your forehead. Anyways, back to the match.
Oh my... Damn it! Wyatt Howe! Making me feel more in pain than Misaki getting hit with those hard elbows to the back. Quick reversal. Ooh, into a head scissors counter. And now kind of blitzing in there with a bunch of martial arts level strikes.
We love the back scissors, Adrian. We love them.
Oh, you're not going to let me live this one down. Caught on the defensive. Rachel coming around, pulling her together. You know what this is. In for the Pepsi twist and in for the pinfall. Only good for one.
Oh, you just picked the wrong girl to hassle, all.
Now coming in, Rachel very quick to start trying to wear her down. Shoot kicks to the chest. Caught on the back end. One more knee. Misaki pulling her back up.
Absolutely.
Caught in the knee. Oop.
Misaki is not going to let this one go easy. She is legendary for a reason.
With the catch suplex, absolutely. For bouncing off springboard leg drop.
Beautifully executed springboard leg drop at that. That is a 180, which is close to a 360, which we might call a 360 no scope.
Maybe if she was firing from the hip, but right now it looks like she's securing the neck wrench, keeping it up close and personal. Referee already keeping a close eye on her just in case this proves to be a little bit too much for the tag champion.
Absolutely, but Rachel is called Relentless for a reason. But in with a full Nelson hold, wrenching those arms up high and pulling the shoulders back into a rather painful position to find yourself in. And into a face buster from the full Nelson position. Beautifully executed by Misaki.
Absolute skull crusher, and I'm not talking about the deep rock as she then rolls it into a Romero special.
Just torquing the back, lift it up high for everyone to see. The ref is going to go in for a submission check. But Rachel is not tapping in yet. She is holding defiant.
Almost admirable, not just in Rachel's determination, but in Misaki's ability to completely capitalize, turn one situation into another, going from the Romero special immediately into the rings of Saturn, center of the ring.
Absolutely, in a maneuver that Misaki calls the victimizer.
Victimizer for good reason, though. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely, but the Relentless in Rachel Valkyr showing in full might because she is dragging herself over to the ropes. Can she get it? And she does, manages to get a hand on the ropes. Misaki breaking without the count, showing that she is still a sportsman-like competitor, even with when that close to her fingers, if I can find out how words work.
It'll be better if you got that Snickers out your mouth, but I digress. Taking a moment to sort of survey the damage done, though, before coming in here and just giving her the business. Chop, chop, chop against the ropes.
Absolutely, and you'll have to forgive me. I forgot it was your turn with the Snickers.
Nah, I don't need to be making a mess on this comms desk. The last thing anybody needs is sloppy seconds from me. Misaki just not letting up for a second, just repeatedly dropping the chops across the neck. You can actually see the reddening starting to form against her.
Absolutely, absolutely. Those chops mean business, going right across the very sensitive portion of the chest.
Even to the point where the referee's getting a little bit antsy about this, trying to make them make some room against the rope, but I don't think it's going to be happening until, wait, hold on a second, she comes right off the rope, springs her back forward, no, counter, elbow,
ready.
Face.
Beautifully countered by the tag team champion.
Might have been a little bit dangerous to let off of her in that respect, but I mean, you take so many chops, you don't know if she's even going to be at home to stop her, and here we go, shotgun drop kick proving me wrong.
Absolutely. For most competitors, that amount of chops to the chest would knock the wind out of you, but this is not most competitors. This is the relentless Rachel Valkyrie we're talking about. It's going to take a lot more than a few chops to keep her down for long.
Ain't that the truth? Making me feel like you need something short of Vince. You know, get a slap chop on that stuff in order to keep her down. Not sponsored.
And a ShamWow of a maneuver in the Dragon Screw.
Now it's time for Misaki to be on the business end of that ass, but I don't think she's even interested in tapping right now.
Absolutely. The ref saying, your turn, Misaki. Gee up. I think she forgot the V in that one.
No, I think you know, linguistics is a thing. Why? Okay, just like sometimes we can't understand the Southern slang coming out of an Athens boy's mouth. We are talking about. I'm listening. I'm also.
You can ask my wife. I know a lot about linguistics. You don't got to teach me.
And
I'm sure you are a cunning linguist, but that's neither here nor there. But I digress because she's very quickly pulling herself up to the ropes, getting up there. But now Rachel's taking her shot, trying to hold it down, making use of that 4 count just to give her a little bit of an extra edge.
Absolutely. A surprise 4 count from Rachel Valkyrie. I wouldn't expect that kind of thing, but when the match gets to these kind of tense moments, it brings out the competitive spirit in everybody.
That's my point exactly. Oh, but oh no!
Rachel with a huge roundhouse kick to the head.
Right after an attempted... Oh, and here's the stun gun!
Absolutely. Misaki may have been dazed, but she was not out and saw Rachel coming, and just enough to launch her up for a stun gun. That is a painful maneuver. As springy as those ropes are, it is still steel cable under those covers.
And right into a Yumako bomb in for the cover. Only good for 2.
And that was a close 2. That one was nearly a 3 count, taking the win over the tag team champion, but Rachel holding on by a thread.
I'm still surprised that this is even still going at this point. I mean, I know you and I have definitely pushed the limits, true to the Fed name, but it took a motorbike and a chase sequence for this match to come to an end, and I don't see the keys around for these two to even take it that far.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, and throwing her off of her rear naked choke was not enough, but she's okay with that. Coming right off the ropes and kicking it down. Yakuza kick.
Beautifully executed, using the momentum of the throw for the roll down for the cover, and she gets 1, 2. But not enough for the 3. Rachel Valkyrie is still in this fight, but she is looking a little dazed.
Dazed, confused, got me nearly out of my seat. Like, I thought this was over. I thought the momentum was peak, and she's still kicking, being thrown off to the corner. I don't know if she's got anything more to give. I think this is just delaying the inevitable.
Absolutely. I'm going to call BS on you getting out of your seat. I didn't see you stand up once.
I said almost. Judas Effect, though, breaking the momentum on Misaki. Coming out of the corner comes Rachel. Oh, and a super kick right on the button.
Didn't see that coming.
Followed by a penalty kick for a good measure. Down for the cover, and it gets 1, 2, and almost 3, but Misaki is holding on. The legendary nicknamed Holding On Strong.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Oh, man. The only thing I'm loving more than the action in this ring is the sign game going on right behind me. Samantha Grimm's daughter. If your spouse wasn't right next to me right now, I swear. Now they're throwing hands in the center of the ring. Stagger super kick. Caught on the block. Go black match from Misaki.
A beautiful spinning back kick to the face. Is Rachel still with us enough to pull through? But Misaki's not going to give her the chance. Picked up by the braids. In for a back suplex, but Rachel flips through.
Ooh,
and
super kick
another.
right to the back.
Absolutely. And down into a skull, or it's synaptic static.
Looks like she's trying to choke her out. I don't know if she's going to be able to get out of this one. Dead center of the ring. This could be it.
Referee asking, what about new?
She's trying to fight out. Misaki's trying to break free. Look for that opening. Try to wrench her. No, she's tapping. She's tapping.
And there you have it, folks. Your winner by tap out. The tag team champion, Rachel Relentless Valkyr, or Relentless Rachel Valkyr, whichever one you want, please.
I think she's the first, the second one, Wyatt. You may want to get that one right, or you're going to get caught in the synaptic static.
Oh, I wish.
Hey, yo?
Relentless. We will never stop. We will never give up. We will never give up. We will never stop. We're relentless.
I don't think I need to have the man sent for me. I'm just saying. Do not send the man.
Now is the time.
Got him! Ladies and gentlemen, y'all heard it! Y'all heard it! Y'all heard it!
It's time! Loving for time!
The win for tonight going to Relentless Rachel Valkyr off the tap out. Beautiful display of the tag team champions' skills and ability.
I will say I would pay to see it all over again.
That's alright, Adrian. The night is still young, and I've still got plenty of chances to get it even.
The part about the night being young is that it's so young, the sun is still out. Only at 1:45 p.m. We still got lots of action remaining. We've got Bad Blood. We've got Jet Black and Johnny Reynolds. We've got the main event to look forward to. We're only 2 matches in, and we've still got a hell of a show to get through.
Absolutely, absolutely. And speaking of a hell of a show, we have a promo with Bad Blood coming up here pretty soon.
Absolutely. We've even got Gold Ship in the audience. Nope, wait, that's just the Biscuit Champion of the world. Catching me and everybody else off guard on his pursuit for flippy shit. You know, I think that's what makes what we do so much fun on the desk, Wyatt. It is that we can sit here and talk noise and call out things in the way that a lot of people in our position don't always get to do. Like, I don't know how many times Taz or Excalibur have ever just blatantly started like singling out people in the audience for better or for worse, but definitely a piece of fun.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing to do, to single out someone in the audience and put them, you know, right in the spotlight. Like you, Angra, I see you out there.
Dang, why would you go after Angra of all people? Bro's out here just living his best life, flexing in a skeleton freaking muscle shirt. Let the man live his life.
Ain't no one out here safe. We're gonna call everybody. Damn, he just dabbed on me. That I'm gonna.
Yeah, nah, it's Dover for you, brother. It's Dover for you. And speaking of Dover, you want to talk about some bad blood? You about to get some in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, the bell has saved the agents of chaos, Emma Gray and Anarchy. It is bad blood. Their opinions known. They ain't even said a word yet. All right, things have not been going well for us as of late. We should both be stood here wearing gold right now, but we're not, and that's just not good enough. We should be walking right through the tag division and taking those tag titles from the Crimson Leaf Dojo. We've never had a fair shot at those titles, but that's not all. There is nobody on this roster I cannot beat on my best day. Valkyrie Grimsdaughter, Sparksy, Ophelia, I could beat any of those champions if given the chance, but that's not been happening. And I'm not even getting the opportunities because loss after loss after loss here. Let's take Ophelia, for instance. There was an Ultimate X match for her title not too long ago. Did I get a look in? No. But less than 2 weeks after that match, I was in an Ultimate X match elsewhere, and I won that, which shows I'm more than capable of doing it here in LPW. There is nobody I cannot beat if given the chance, whether it's a standard match, a hardcore match, Ultimate X, or hell, even a death match. Especially you, Anarchy. Did you think I forgot about you blaming me for the loss the other week? You blamed me for taking your eye off the ball yet again. Really? When exactly was the last time you did something right? You're supposed to be the most dangerous person in SL Wrestling, and lately you've just been a disappointment. I brought you by my side to share the spotlight for us to take over this place as two of the best wrestlers here, and it hasn't happened.
Why don't y'all get along before one of you gets hurt?
Where is the anarchy that makes people fear you? The anarchy that even I once feared until I started seeing things your way, but this is just not working anymore. Oh, okay. Anarchy going immediately for her own response. Oh, and dropping down onto her with a muff dive. I mean, I know Anarchy has never been one to mince words. She's very much in the camp of actions speak louder, but what the hell is correct?
You want to fear me again, Emma. You want them all to fear me again. Then I guess there's only one thing left to say.
Get off me.
It's playtime.
Oh my goodness, and now she is going in for the strikes. Playtime indeed. Oh, dang. When I talked about Bad Blood coming out here with a target, I did not imagine it to be each other.
Absolutely, absolutely. Bad Blood in Bad Blood. Who'da thunk? I was not expecting that, nor was I expecting Emma Gray to sound like Tanya Rinkin, but, you know, you get surprised every now and then.
Yeah, well, you know, anything's possible with the magic of editing, and also we're the ones with the hot mics here. So, the fact of the matter is Bad Blood might be looking interior as a means to try to resolve their problems, but I'm not sure if this is the route that Emma saw coming, as Anarchy has systemically gone for the more direct approach. I can only imagine what this will lead to in the future.
Absolutely, absolutely. I hope that there are no negative repercussions for what was said tonight, but we'll see how this pans out.
I mean, it all depends on where you look. Hell, I've seen elsewhere people get suspended for less, so I just worry and obviously hope that there's been nothing too scarring on part of Emma's response, or rather reception of things from Anarchy.
No comment.
Yeah, you're already in the whole 10,000 Linden. You'd hate to end up in there for worse, or more, or less. I don't know.
Get penalized so bad that it comes around to a clean slate. Let's go.
No. You can't. That's like that meme that I saw where somebody went and started filling up gas, and they filled up so much gas that the meter came around and said that it was free. It wasn't free gas, okay? It wasn't. I owed so much money, and I felt so bad. And this economy is not friendly to me having free gas. And I don't know, Harley. What, Harley? What?
But, okay, that begs the question: have you ever been able to get your tires up to 100%? I keep going up, and it's like it stalls at around 90.
No. It doesn't, because if you get to 100%, you pop the tires. That you never reach 100% capacity, but that's neither here nor there, because our next match is a standard singles match scheduled for 1 fall. And coming out first at a height of 7 feet even, weighing 290 pounds from the Wolf Clan of Hell, it is the Pro Smokey. You almost got me with this one. Let me scratch that out before I get killed a second time. It is Jet Black.
I thought it was Jet Vargo. I was saying,
bro, literally stomped me to hell with the black bullet. I'm not trying to eat that again.
Adrian said.
I did not. Y'all heard it. I do not sound like a southern heartthrob from Athens, Georgia, okay? I'm from Kansas, Cuba. And then I sound like somebody who's from freaking Toluca. Did I say Toluca? I mean Toluca. Get it.
Tulsa.
I don't know. I don't live there.
But moving on to his opponent for today, it is. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure. I am contractually obligated to announce that standing at a height of 6'2", weighing 225 pounds, from Tampa, Florida, the hero that wrestling deserves, Johnny Reynolds.
You sound even less excited than like my mom when she had to go to that contractually obligated dinner with her ex-husband. That is almost as unfortunate as, man, you know what really, I'm saying, you know what really grinds my gears, okay? This man walks in here thinking he's even got a chance in hell of winning. He's over here acting like the freaking football team who from the city he hails from. And the worst thing about all of this is that he actually is good looking. Like, I absolutely would, but I know Johnny. And for that reason alone, I would not.
I'm going to 100% judge you for that.
You are free to, okay? But the problem here that I'm looking over here is in the ring stands two people that I've had the displeasure of having to stand opposite against. And I thought I was going to be okay when we were talking about this at the start of the show. I don't think I'm okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay at all.
It's okay. We're not going to make you talk about the time that you got oiled up and rubbed up against all three.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Do not. Do the not.
But no, there no nodding in this match, please.
No. I mean, wait, no. Oh shit! Here we go again.
Jet, I've got a question for you. Do you see something wrong with this picture here?
Yeah, the picture is we've got to watch the two of you in a ring together.
Exactly what Ariel just said. What? Like, none of these people respect us. Why should we even give them a fight?
Holy shit! He just agreed with me.
You're contractually obligated to.
Yeah, the bookers put you in here, brother.
Try your best to injure each other as as hard as you can.
You know what? So I'm just. You know what? Let's just call this off. I don't care.
That also
you
works.
Can't,
okay, bye.
You can't. No, whoa, no. If I had to fight Jet, you gotta fight Jet. The hell is this shit?
I mean, are you really going to complain about not having to watch a Johnny Reynolds and Jet Black match?
Well, Jet says he does actually want a good fight. So, this is not fair. You got me having to deal with the balancing act of I don't want to watch Johnny, or Jet for that matter. But I also don't want either of them walking backstage and just, kicking it up like they just got paid to do nothing.
I would pay them to do that. That means I don't get a commentator.
I'm not paying them shit. You think I got 39 Linden to my name to pay them a dime? I mean, I do got 39 Linden to my name, but that's besides the point.
Oh yeah? Well, you know what? Ariel?
Don't.
Now you got 40 Linden to your name.
No. Richie just paid me 69. What the hell, Richie? Anyways, Outlaw Stomps from Johnny Reynolds. I just got handed 69 Linden, and I am about to lose my God-given mind.
They got 109 Linden, folk.
Oh my goodness. Now Viola Beaumont. Y'all, we're not about to do this. We did this last time at Sci-Fi Con. Oh, cat choke slam from Jet Black. We are not doing this again, y'all. Stop this. Stop this now. I'm so serious. Stop. Oh, and a body punch and a toe kick. Kane Caraway, stop this. Put the donations in the bear. I'm throwing all of this in the bear later. Y'all are making me crash out. 420 Blaze. I'm about to kill you, Richie. I mean, not saying that on air. I'm not getting suspended today as Jet Black throws Johnny Reynolds into the corner. Mad Mike, you've got a match tonight. What are you I'm about to crash out. Oh my God. Drop kick from Jet Black. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Running face wash from Jet Black, and I now have 788 Linden to my name. Y'all are the best and worst people in the world.
We're just not gonna count this corpsing, okay? This is mutual corpsing.
This is mutual. It cancels each other out. It's like sodium and chlorine, okay? You got nothing but salt left over. As I'm watching this shit go down, oh my goodness! Now here comes Johnny Reynolds, giving him the business, kicking him way out of the corner. Oh my God! I mean, y'all are great, but I'm literally putting all of this into the Bears after. I should not be getting paid. Huge drop kick to the face from Johnny Reynolds.
Yes, please make like a furry femboy and give your money to the Bears, not to Adrian.
Oh my Christ!
Yes.
And a diving fist drop.
Diving fist drop from Johnny Reynolds. Jet definitely taking a couple to the chest. Not so different from when he got it from me in the ring, but oh, that's a growl. I know what that means, Johnny. You may want to take 2 steps back and then another 2 more, and then another 2 more, and oh God, here we go, DDT. Oh wait, no, that was Johnny.
Yep, hits Jet with a DDT, goes for a cover. He gets 1, 2.
Oh, and only good for a 2 count. Richie, I'm about to choke you with that belt if you don't stop. I know that belt's not from LPW because I know what belt you represent here. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm about to choke you out with that belt in your hands if you don't stop. Out of spite. You spelled spite wrong, brother. We use a Y in spite. I'm about to throw hands like Johnny Reynolds throwing hands on Jet right now. Oh, never mind. He just got caught. I'm not about to throw hands like Jet Black at all. Oh, God.
And in for a cold takedown. Normally, I'd say don't do that, but you can continue this one. That one's fine. No, ref, just stop counting. Just stop counting.
A little slower. Morak, I know you are a woman of business. Oh, and okay, he releases it at 4. If you were a little slower, maybe Johnny would have passed out first, but that's okay. I forgive you. Just, remember the assignment for next time. Pay the Bears for spelling spite wrong. Brooke's right. Brooke is right. Via Winchester, I see you up there. Oh, my goodness. Backstabber from Jet Black.
Just a moment. The joke was funny for a little bit, but if you do have Lindens that you want to throw away, the Bears make sure that they go to a worthwhile cause.
You are absolutely correct. Now, excuse me while I try to do some quick maths over here so I can make sure that I'm right back to the number I started with when the show started. Let's see. 2 plus 2 is 4 minus 1. That's 3. Quick maths. There we go. All right. So as I'm doing my part, let's talk about the Irish whippage going on right off the ropes. Catch him in and boom with a sidewalk slam.
Beautifully executed sidewalk slam. I could almost hear Johnny Reynolds' back shattering from here, but unfortunately it didn't shatter. Try a little bit harder next time.
Absolutely. Man's not hot. And where did this extra 500 Lindens come from? I'm about to lose my gosh darn mind. I can't paint the Bears fast enough, y'all. This is crazy. Okay, hold on. Here we go. 510 setting Ray off to the corner. I'm trying to commentate, but I keep getting freaking paid. Breaking out corner elbow, breaking his words. Okay, there we go.
Johnny with the counter elbow, stopping Jet's offense in its tracks, but he lands a leaping shoulder block to bring Jet down to the mat.
I just realized the football allegories is crazy right now. I'm literally watching Tampa Bay fighting the Jets, and it's looking about as disappointing as I expected this to be from the moment it got booked. And here he goes, going right for the leg. Yep, Tampa Bay, here we go. Wrapping him into the figure 4. Mina, I swear I'm about to rip your Sailor Moon bow off and choke you with it. Oh, my goodness.
Back into the ring.
Today.
Back into the ring, we have the most devastating submission hold of all time.
Yes, the figure 4 leg lock. Something that, hey, wait. I like to use that. Don't insult my moves like that. I'll use that.
If you don't know, it's called the figure four because the wrestlers have their legs in the formation of a four, invoking a figure four, and it is a leg lock variety of submission.
You reading the dang Wikipedia on a figure four leg lock?
The figure four leg lock is a multi-stage aerobic capacity lock.
No. I know about the fitness gram. Ray breaking at the count of 4 before he starts to pull himself back together. Honestly, without all of the extra shenanigans going, oh, okay, never mind. This is the BS that we were expecting from Johnny Reynolds.
This is more your fault than anyone else. You said extra shenanigans and you gave Johnny the idea.
Okay, but my extra shenanigans came in the form of like over 2,500 linden that I've now had to pour into the bear. I'm basically a middleman for this bear. Make that make sense.
As long as Linden is going to a good cause, that's what matters. And
yeah, but that outlaw attack is not.
I mean, it was going to a good cause. It caused pain on Jet, and I stand behind that.
Yeah,
but the cover is 1-2.
Oh, thank goodness, only good for 2. Yeah, listen. It's a catch-22. Okay, I stand for pain and suffering for Johnny Reynolds and for Jet Black. However, Johnny winning is only going to make me feel worse.
I'm done. I am done with you.
I'm done with you too.
Stopped at I'm done and then just left. That would have worked too.
That honestly would have worked insanely. And while we're on this topic, let me talk a little bit about the Victorious Fest. It's 12 days away, and the current total right now, as I pay another 2,000 linden that y'all need to stop paying me, is 12,629.
Slips on brass knuckles in full view of referee.
Damn, that was a hot take, just like the hot mic that he's running right now.
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine telling the referee that he's slipping on the brass knuckles in full view of the referee. Thank you for telling the ref, and by extension telling us what you have done in plain view that we can all see. Look, you pissed off the squirrel. Okay, you know what happens when you piss off the squirrel? You ever played Marvel Rivals? You know how that ends? You get like 24 of them angry bitches rushing you down. You want 24 angry Scottish squirrels rushing you down, Johnny?
To be fair, Squirtle did just get a bit of a nerf.
Yes. Don't hurt my squirrel girl like that. Okay, squirrel girl's cute. Oh, whoa, yo! Oh man, and right when the ref wasn't looking, she was discarding the brass knuckles. You are a righteous POS, Johnny.
No. Listen, let him cook.
I'm not gonna let him cook. This is why my grandmother left Boca. Oh, and right into the chain driller. Oh, that might be it.
Jet's not even wearing J's 2 crease, but that is the 3 count.
Oh my goodness. On the back end of a J driller. I mean, as much as Johnny pissed me off with that, I have to, I feel sick saying this. I have to acknowledge the level of skill and intelligence and tact that comes from boldly announcing that you are putting on the brass knuckles in full view of the referee. That is a dick move, and it apparently worked.
I mean, I don't have to acknowledge anything, so I won't.
Well, on lighter news, on the back end of the financial torture that I've been subjected to today, y'all don't want to put money in my hands. Victorious Fest, 12 days away, and the total has just broken 12,629. So, as much as I hate y'all real for that.
We have a goal set. We want to get to 69,696, Lyndon.
I guess. Can we do that? Can we hit that number? You know what? Y'all should hit that number. Donate to those bears. Stop donating to me. Because I'm going to forget one of these days, and I'm going to go home and be like, where'd I get all this money from? And then my mom's going to look at me sideways and be like, oy, mijo, ¿qué está haciendo? Did you go out there and start selling drogas on the market? And I'm going to say, no, abuelita, I did not do that. And then she's going to say, why are you calling me abuelita? I'm your mother. And I'm like, oh, shit, I'm so sorry. And now you've made it awkward for all of us. So please donate accordingly to the bears and not to me.
Absolutely, absolutely. But as match 4 draws to a close, we do have to move into thanking our sponsors who help us keep all of the fun lights running. Off of the back of what Adrian was saying, we do have a sponsor in the form of Victorious Festival Charity for the next 3 weeks. LPW will have these beautiful blue donation bears at ringside for anticipation for the show that takes place at the Victorious Festival on Sunday, September 21st. All of the proceeds from the bears will go to the benefit of the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, which is a very, very worthwhile cause if you guys want to support that. So if you or a friend cannot make it to the Victorious Festival, you can donate directly here at the arena, and your donation will go towards the final total announced during the September 28th during the Victorious Festival closing party. Again, this is a very, very worthwhile cause to donate your linens to, so if you have any spare linens that you're not using, please feel free to toss it towards the Blue Bears.
Followed closely by one of our at-home sponsors, Incurious Animations, which specializes in Second Life professional wrestling animations and a couple of memes as well. See also Kind Tiger Paw, who is now Gold Chip. If you're looking for something new and exciting, why not try to live life a little curiously?
By curiously. Black Dragon Animations, which is our other in-house sponsor. Black Dragon specializes in everything from combat to cheers, jeers, and fan animations made with motion capture. Black Dragon aims to inject a little life into the moves and bring the fight to you with love from the big Black Dragon himself.
You said Black Dragon. Anyways, Pounds Animations. You're not wrong. Anyways, on to our wonderful hosts, of course, Pounds Animations. We love to thank our host in Pounds Animations, who specializes in new bento adult animations for your home and club, prefab club builds, homes, furniture, and decor. If you have an inquiry, best contact is Raven Sky Wave Rider, who, if y'all are ever wondering who that is, she is not standing in her usual spot. What the fudge, Raven? You stand in the same spot every show. I came over to you. Smokey's like, say hi, Raven. And she's not even here. I am so livid right now. But if you do see Raven, say hi. Say hi for me. Thank you so much, Raven. And thank you, Pounds Animations.
Absolutely. Before we move on to the next sponsorship, I do want to point out that this was done as a meme, but as a meme regardless, thank you for the massive support to the Blue Bear there, Amara. Donating 69,696 lindens as a joke, but as a joke, that's still going towards the 988, which is, again, a very worthwhile cause. So thank you for that. On to the actual sponsorship. Thank you to Gigabytes. Welcome to Gigabytes. Don't mind the stains on the floor. They're non-slip protection, free of charge. Gigabytes is a retro arcade-themed strip club catering to the nerdier things in life. We offer a variety of themed parties, rockin' tunes, and sultry dancers to suit all of your DGen needs. Not in your Kuma era, which is not something I would say if I wasn't contractually obligated to, then be sure to check out our movie theater, mini golf, and functioning arcade attractions. You can reach Gigabytes by any of the links that I'm going to shout into the void right now.
Followed closely by Borealis Studios, where we inspire, explore, create, and showcase moments at affordable prices with friendly faces you can trust. We capture whatever your imagination desires.
And, of course, thank you to the Fourth Wall Podcast with Paul and BK Slater, or Paul Slater and BK, bring people from around the grid to the round table to talk shop on all things wrestling. And come behind the scenes to see what's the work and what's getting worked at the Fourth Wall. Check out their YouTube and Spotify when this most recent episode goes live, along with all past recordings from guests all across SLPW.
Absolutely. And if y'all are in the Limitless Pro Wrestling Discord, you may notice that in just 2 days, definitely plugging this one, our very own Peppercorn Punch Knuckle is going live with the Fourth Wall. So nobody here is exempt from it. Anybody and everybody can end up on air with Paul and BK. I wish them the best of luck because Whew, Patstow, Cornwall, England's finest is definitely going to get a little bit mouthy. Following, of course, with the Novel Base, a multi-industry based organization designed to get you what you need on the internet. From gaming information, streams, and artwork creations, they make it all. They've got animations and entertainment of all kinds that will get you going and more, and there's even events held outside of the base, so stay tuned. If you want to learn a thing or two, contact Novelistic or Novel Fox for more information.
And following that up is Onyx Rose. Unleash your inner rebel at Onyx Rose, where the raw energy of rock and roll collides with the thunderous power of heavy metal. Driven by passion, fueled by adrenaline, it's a wild ride you won't forget. Sinfully fun awaits. Come bring all that you got here at Onyx Rose and follow your dark desires, which I will drop here in the chat for all of y'all.
Come on down to Monster Sauce, where the creatures and the saucy bitches run the show. Come be a part of the community, enjoy the event activities offers such as movie nights, gaming nights, DJs taking over the airways, and maybe even a show. Enjoy some friendly company from the residents, enjoy our forest-themed retreat, and help us figure out the flavor of the sauce at Monster Sauce, which, according to sources, I did hear this at a previous show, it is not worth cheddar. It is not worth. It's not that. It's not that.
It 100% is. Don't believe the lies being put forth to try and continue the conspiracy that it is not Worcestershire sauce. Worth it for that extra $10,000 or $10,000.
$20,000.
Yeah,
it's
that's fine.
Now.
I'll pay that for Worcestershire.
$30,000.
That's fine. But moving on to our final sponsor for now, the Midnight Society. Escape to the Midnight Society. Cyberpunk vibes, chill atmosphere, and a welcoming community await. Rent, relax, and make it your own. AFK, cuddles, events, Discord, fun. It's all here. No stress, just good times. So come and go as you please. That's what she said. And make the Midnight Society your home today, welcoming both residential and commercial renters. I will drop the links down here in the chat. And before we move on,
yeah,
I do want to call attention again to the Scion Bears. Cyan? I don't know how you pronounce that. We're not going to start another trend. The Cyan Bears behind us, which again, every Linden donated is going to the proceeds for the 988 Suicide and Crisis Hotline. Again, we had a massive dono that brought the total in the total of 69,696,000 lindens. Thank you again for that, Amara. We have the total numbers, which is 82,691. If you would like to help contribute to that to help donate more proceeds to a very worthwhile cause, please throw any spare lindens that you guys can spare into the Blue Bears.
And of course, my personal favorite sponsor of all time, you know it, you love it. We've got them right here next to us on the tables, which I should have probably bought some before I threw all of my money into the Bears. But that's neither here nor there, because we got fight.
We'll drink it, fight. I might see a pretty girl, I'll sleep with her tonight. Yes, I'll drink it, fight.
And never forget about the fight. LPW is fueled by fight.
Fueled by spite, ska, and good wrestling.
And flippy shit. Don't forget the flippy shit.
Yay!
That was kind of like umbrellaed by the good wrestling portion of it.
I hope so, because if you don't give good wrestling, you end up tasting the biscuit. I'm not trying to taste the biscuit tonight.
No. The only thing we will be tasting is the glory of the main event coming our way, which everyone has been waited with bated breath, especially as all of these props were thrown haphazardly around my ring.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, the ring looks like something I've seen out of a Home Alone movie. I'm looking for Macaulay Culkin to freaking surprise the home robbers. So that is where I'm looking forward to right now. I mean, just take a look at what we've got here. We've got freaking barbed wires on either side. We've got freaking light tubes. Mike loves his light tubes. We've got C4 strapped to a trash can. So, I mean, Harley, I know you're probably flame resistant, but I'm not sure if you handle explosive damage well, so I may want to pick a different spot to stand next to. We've got the local dumpster next to Nifty LeVay. I'm pretty sure that's Meerkat's home. You might think he's part raccoon, but he's entirely a meerkat. I don't even want to know what what that is on the far corner over there by the entrance ramp. This is a death match, y'all.
It is. We actually have live explosives. Eat your heart out, AEW.
Yeah, we've got live explosives. No one's getting caught blading. We've got real glass. Cry me a river.
Take that, Ron Boxley. But you can't have a wrestling match without your competitors. And coming out looking to get his hands, or scales, rather, on the World Heavyweight Champion, sitting at a height of 6'4", weighing 242 pounds from Nottingham, England, UK. Please welcome to the ring the Hardcore Dragon, Mad Mike.
They want a show. I can hear them now. They want blood. So I will make the town blood. All I say is I'm beating back. I know this is what's being down on your fucking head. You win and roll the dice. Sacrifice making ties. Fuck you.
Limited Dragon, bro. Absolutely at home in this environment. Already surveying every possible object in store for him. Which, I don't know, it kind of feels like a bit of a handicap, right? Alex Calhoun has already said what he intends to not do tonight. So you can pretty much admit everything out here is for Mike's enjoyment alone, unless Meerkat goes back on his word.
Absolutely. It's barbed for Mike's pleasure.
Phrasing. That is phrasing.
I meant what I said.
You said what you meant. And the YouTube algorithm remembers 100%. So on that bombshell, we've got our challenger. Let's get the champion. And as the mist starts to fill the Tron, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you at a height of 5 feet 6 inches, weighing 165 pounds, he is the LPW World Heavyweight Champion. He is the main event Meerkat. From Maceió, Alagoas, Brazil, he is Alexander Leandro Caldeira.
Absolutely out here to defend his sister's honor after she got turned into a banner that hangs above the ring. And also to defend the title. That's also important.
Yeah, you absolutely right about that one.
Legendary competitors in our ring. We have one who is the legend of death matches, untouched when it comes to death-defying sport of this kind. And then in the other corner, we have a Meerkat.
I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. We're talking about the fabled dragon, the symbol of monarchies across so much of the EU, and also Meerkat.
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll have to see how Alexander Calhoun is going to handle a bad dragon.
Phrasing again. I'm not doing that. You're not going to catch me slipping. But I'm definitely curious because Meerkat's expertise in the ring, particularly sliding in and out of a bad situation, that is what's going to remain as his biggest way out. if he can keep Mike away from where all of the weapons are currently strewn. So basically, if Meerkat can just avoid 70% of the immediate area, he's got a good shot.
Absolutely, absolutely. It definitely lends to Meerkat's side that he is quite flexible.
That was in response to Ducky, not in response to you, but you're not wrong at all. Meerkat is known for twisting and getting out of a bad situation as he quickly rolls up for the cover. No, only good for one. Oh my goodness, this match was almost over as quickly as it started.
Absolutely. I know that we're supposed to stay unbiased, but I am on Team Meerkat, which is why knowing that Mad Mike is British, I will say that it is pronounced Worcestershire, Mike.
And that's another fine. You're like at 40 grand right now. I'm not sure. Sunset flip from Alexander trying to bring Mike down. Notice that he is trying to end this match quickly every chance he can. Only good for two. I'm a little bit nervous every time Mike kicks out. He might actually do it.
He might. It's a smart approach from Alexander Calhira being in Mad Mike's element here to try and end the match quickly. I admire the sunset flip. He had a pretty good handle on Mike's hips there. He was pulling as hard as he could.
I mean, definitely. He had a firm grip on him, but unfortunately he just couldn't quite get all of it. And now here comes Mike grabbing the chair. Meerkat's coming in, and no, wait, Meerkat bats it away with the Tiger feint kick, kicking the chair right back into Mike's face before, oh, God! Right in the comms desk. Ari, I did not want this to get launched.
Well, I'm not changing my animation, so I'm just gonna keep my feet kicked up on nothing. And down for the cover, only gets 1-2 before Mad Mike kicks out. Not a good enough hold.
A lot of abdominal work indeed. You are fine to stay over there as I am fine to get the hell out of harm's way.
Ducky is telling you to become the table and just bend over. Take that,
not that kind
what you will.
No, not that kind of show. I don't care. You can make as many jokes as you want. Not that kind of show. As Mike slides back into the ring, Meerkat going in to continue the action, and I guess I could sit back down. This table is useless now.
Just make sure you kick your legs up. It's a good ab workout.
No, I don't think
Meerkat,
I will. Oh,
Meerkat went high for a flying lariat, but Mad Mike saw it coming and grabbed it up at the last second. Mad Mike's got him wrapped up and suplexed into the table with all the spikes and all the barbed wire and all the fun stuff that Mike loves and no one else does because it's very painful.
Not where we were hoping he would go, and now it is absolutely Mike's game. He tried. He tried so hard and got so far.
He tried so hard, got so far, but in the end, this is a death match, and Mad Mike is the granddaddy of death matches.
Meerkat on all fours. Mike with the staple gun. No, and now he's stapling the mask to his face. Arr! Oh no, the agony on Alexander's face. The mask is stapled onto it. Oh, I do not want to be part of medical after this.
It appears Mad Mike is not done going back under the ring for his signature pizza cutter with razor blades all over it.
Yes, the local edgelord coming over here to show that there is, in fact, a point to all this edge. Get it? Because pizza cutter, all edge, no point, but he's got edges all over those points. The points all over those edges.
You're trying to make fetch happen. Don't make fetch happen.
Okay, fine. Well, what I will make happen is the quick pop-up. But no! Discus Lariat just flips Alexander face first, already stinging from every single staple, and now it's just more pain and punishment.
Absolutely, absolutely. But pain and punishment is what we expected from a deathmatch, and it looks like Mad Mike is determined to deliver.
moving him ever closer to the formerly known as comms table side ring ropes. You see what's postured up over there, don't you?
Looks like a bunch of 2x4s and then some joining. Yep.
Oh, yep. It is. Oh, wait, no. He got out of it, though, completely flipping over this and countering off of the hip toss. Brilliant maneuvering
Beautifully
on his
slipped
part.
out of. Absolutely.
Yeah.
This slipperiness that only a meerkat can produce.
The kind that's usually used to get out of things like head scissors and body scissors and other scissor-related submission holds. But now as he's holding himself against the ropes, another steel chair coming into the ring. I don't know.
Absolutely, but you can't take a bad dragon without being a little slippery at first.
This is true. Kicking the chair out of his way and now trying to go in for the ground and pound goes Mike. Meerkat is on the defensive.
Mad Mike just raining those blows down from above. But then Meerkat wrapping him up with what looks like a triangle choke.
Bringing in a little bit of that BJJ knowledge. I mean, he is from Maceió, you know. There's a lot of mixed martial artists who come out of that corner of Brazil. Obviously, people think of Anderson Silva, but this is... Wait a minute. Meerkat's getting dragged. Hold on, a little too close to the light tubes now!
And powerbomb directly into the light.
Jesus! Do not go into the light tubes. Yeah, I was getting there. You gotta do it like freaking Freddie Mercury. You know, you gotta make him wait with that, and not Freddie Mercury, Rocky Horror Picture Show. You know,
it's all about the anticipation.
Pinfall, 1, 2. Oh no, only good for 2.
Patient.
Anticipate pinfall.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that.
You should. You absolutely should. You should acknowledge that. Like I should acknowledge what in the cat of nine tails. Oh no. I've seen him use this before. No, Mike. Darn!
Ooh, the bad dragon whipping out the whip.
Oh man, you know, of all the times I have seen our ring official for our main event, Cameron Jordison, many times that I've seen them, I really think that this was not the day to wear white. I really think black should have been the move. Meerkat being whipped harder than a Saturday night in Balmung as he is sent right into the opposite corner, right where the barbed wires are at its worst.
Some people would pay extra for this.
Oh, and now against the ropes.
Absolutely carving up Meerkat against the barbed wire ropes.
And now just applying the side headlock, just running him against the barbed wires. This is painful as all hell. But this is what Meerkat wanted. He is out here not just to defend his belt to hell, to defend the Kalhira name after what Mike had done to his own flesh and blood. This is not what I'm gonna put dollars to donuts over here. I don't think Pepper was expecting this to happen. I really thought she thought her brother was going to come over here and style on him.
No, I don't think Pepper was expecting her brother to try to take on the bad dragon, but here he is.
I mean, in a sense, he's definitely lasted longer than his sister, but I'm not sure if this is going quite as well as he was hoping it would.
But Meerkat missing the spikes again and sending Mike head first into it. Beautifully bouncing off of the spiked wood there.
Brilliant moment of agility, but you look at the energy that it took, and I mean, I'm sorry, but That is a lot that this man has endured through, and now that he's not taking more punishment, he's got to sit here and process all of that. Okay, when you take that kind of pain, the moment the pain stops, you get like 2 seconds of calm, and then it all hits you like a second wave.
Absolutely. Mike just took a bunch of barbed wood straight to the face, and then he gets a meerkat drafted across him for good measure for 2 count, but not good enough for the 3.
And the absolute frustration on the meerkat, not to be confused with the meerkat. After that, you thought he did enough to put him away. 7, 8, 9 times this man tried to cover up for the win, and it's just not. You just can't get him.
Absolutely. I just want to wager a guess that this is not the first time that Mike has taken wood to the face. That's not going to keep him down.
What? Wood.
No comment. As Meerkat goes to grab him by his size 12s, I'm getting a little bit nervous now. But Mike looks like he may have grabbed something from underneath the ring in this moment, though. Think he's got a light tube in hand, potentially?
Possibly goes for the tiger spin. The drop toe hold, excuse me.
Yep, and now the light tube is in full display. Meerkat completely exposed, completely vulnerable, about to take it right to the face. Oh, and there it is! And there it is! Oh, face full of light tube.
But he's not done using the jagged edges of the light tube to carve away even more.
Fucking hell, Mike.
I know. You are reacting just as much as us, and we're the ones with the mic here, but Jesus, now you can actually see which part is the mask and which part is the face, because Meerkat's getting a little bit too red. Again, Moxley, eat your heart out.
Yeah, Ron Boxley.
Fuck him up, Meerkat. Fuck him up.
Audience trying to rally to Meerkat's defense as he gets dragged closer and closer to a dumpster. Those of you who may not know, I have spent many afternoons on the social media site known as Discord using a dumpster gif whenever Meerkat gets too cocky. But this is just excessive. Wait, is that needles in the... Ow!
Driving the face of Mike into what I can assume are used needles. Probably not a fun place to be. And there's more needles. There's everywhere. Just careful where you step. Meerkat crawling away on his way out, seeing if he can put distance between him and Mad Mike. But Mike not far behind, coming up behind him and into the C4.
This is making me sick.
Taking military-grade explosives to the face. No, it's a wonder that he's still able to, live after that, but... And both men trading blows on their knees, taking this to the finish as best they can, despite both of them looking way worse for wear than they started off. Back onto their feet. Trading punches and chops galore on their way back. It looks like Meerkat might have a slight edge, but he goes down, but stays with a massive chop to the face. Answered with a punch and another chop. And a punch. And another straight right hand followed by a punch. Fighting their way all the way up to the ramp. And still fighting their way across the stage all the way back. Punches on punches and chops and slaps and elbows, just clapping cheeks all the way up to the stage. Gentlemen, there's a lot of really expensive items over there. Please do not destroy them. Oh, and Mad Mike pulling Alexander Calhira into a powerbomb, but Alex counters it, sending Mad Mike flying off of the stage. And on top of the barbed wire spiked tower that someone had erected there, perfectly in position to accept the flying Mike onto a very welcoming pile of thumbtacks. Meerkat is back on his feet. Let's see what he's got planned moving forward. He leaves. He just leaves. He leaves the stage. Oh, and Alex making his way up to the top of the balcony.
Out of the way, people! Out of the way!
Absolutely. If you're anywhere near this, please keep your distance. This is not going to be good for anyone involved, least of all Mad Mike, who is still standing on top of the very shoddily built tower of a lot of spiky things. Meerkat is up on the balcony. He's not planning to do what I think he is he? And he is. Throws himself off with a beautiful flip. Driving Mike through all of those spiky bits and down onto the ground, but both of them are definitely feeling that impact.
Well, I mean, you just watched somebody get dropped 2 stories and then some. I mean, that is to say nothing of the absolute...
Absolutely, and for the cover, it's 1, 2, and 3. That is the end with Alexander Calhira retaining and claiming a victory over the Bad Dragon of Deathmatch.
That is absolutely insane. So much so I feel like I blacked out for a second.
That's okay. My feelings aren't hurt at all.
It's fine. Mine are. But that's neither here nor there. After all of that pain, all of that suffering, all of that heartache, to see that little dude at the orange cloud still retaining his belt, it's all the sweeter.
Absolutely, absolutely. Beautiful display by Alexander Calhira. There are a lot of counters and a lot of change of momentum, which definitely would have gone other direction had Meerkat not been thinking on his toes. And that just goes to show why he is the world heavyweight title of LPW. Or the world title holder, rather.
After a fucking 5-second show, they would have their hands full across the board, but I think it might just be these 2 alone.
Absolutely, absolutely. A beautiful display of why LPW does not pay for the health insurance of its performers.
Hashtag maximizing profit. Hashtag 175. Hashtag 725 is definitely enough.
That's okay. LPW doesn't mind the stigma.
Do they mind the lick? That's the real question.
No, but I don't think that they mind the suit on either.
I mean, I feel like I would take Sugon over Bofa.
Bofa isn't as bad as Slugma.
Got nothing.
Do you want to borrow my tapes and CDs?
Tapes and CDs? No, I got it on digital.
The digital is as good as tapes and CDs.
What's so good about tapes and CDs?
ladies and gentlemen, with the final These Nuts joke made between the comms desk.
Or the Pizza Punisher, no, formerly known as the comms desk.
It's still here in spirit. The comms desk was the friends we made along the way. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is our show for tonight. Give it up for everyone who came out and performed on LPW Unleashed number 51. That is 18 away from 69. Nice. And as the end of show video runs, which is not running currently, I'm just going to awkwardly sit here and talk until it starts running. Because it's not running currently, and I'm going to start blaming someone specific if it doesn't. There we go.
There we go. Well, now with that in mind, all that's left is to say we have been the realest thing on both sides of the Mississippi, in part by yours truly, the realest in and out of the ring. You call me A-Real.
And the greatest thing on both sides of the Mississippi, Wyatt Howell. It was an honor and a privilege to be here narrating the action for all of y'all's little faces out in the audience there. But a round of applause for all of the performers who came out tonight. We had beautiful matches between a lot of great performers. Sylvia Knox Misaki Yumiko and Relentless Rachel out here. The Bad Blood promo between Emma and Anarchy. The match between Jeff Blackman and Johnny Reynolds. And then finally the match between Matt Knight and Alexander Calhira. Give them all another round of applause for their amazing performance today.
And we will see you all next time. Until then, have a wonderful Sunday.
And with the show ended, mics are now live. If